Welcome to the unknown, and welcome to the Lake Juniper, the final part. So, quick little clarification here, a little bit of a problem. My audio fucked up when I was recording the video, so this is actually a voiceover to the video that's already been made. This isn't my live, in-the-moment reaction, unfortunately, but I didn't want to have to delete the video and redo it. So, I'm doing a voiceover here, just to tell you what I thought, because I played it, literally just did this yesterday, so my thoughts and reactions still pretty fresh. So, I don't know why I was trying to do that, but alright. The storm is a bad omen. I feel the worst for this place. Here to see Junie, I presume. The sub's out of fuel. Moments, please be useful and go over to the garage and grab a can. So, I'm pretty sure you saw this part in part 2 of Lake Juniper, but you didn't actually see me grab the gas. You just saw me talk to the guy, and then, yeah. I went over here because I thought this was the garage, which it is. I just wasn't sure where the entrance was. So, and I stared at the exact same thing I looked at last time. Alright. I really loved how this looked. Just the light rays coming in through the window. It's really cool how that was done. This thing was creepy as shit. I don't know why that's there and why I would even trust this dude. And then look in the bus right here. That's insane. This is such a just creepy atmosphere to this game. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna believe this. Alright, so Junie, the fallen one, will remain dormant. The depths of the Lake Juniper, the waters protect her until the prophecy is fulfilled. Junie shall return to the sky whence she came. Her rain will bring forth great storm, and will turn against Junie will be destroyed in a lake of blood. Moya 326. I think I read it faster than my character was gonna show it up. My character than me. What the fuck am I saying? I don't normally do voiceovers to my videos, but again, I really didn't want to have to restart this. I wanted to still kind of get my fresh reaction to it by doing it, like releasing a voiceover for it as soon as possible. But it's really unfortunate that this happened. It honestly really sucks, but that's okay. I started Isle of Arrows as well, part 2 to that, but the same shit happened halfway through the video. I caught that on. My audio got fucked up, and it didn't record the audio for half of the video, so I'm gonna get it recorded. I'm gonna do a voiceover for the first half, but the next half is going to be me actually talking live, so sorry that you have to deal with that, but it is what it is. This is the final part of Lake Juniper, so I didn't want to not do that. I wish I could like enter this building. It was such a big building. Alright, here he is. And off we go. I found it really cool that I actually could drive the sub here. It actually wasn't bad to drive. What the fuck was that? Big thing just passed the tunnel at the front. I don't know if you saw that. Oh, more of those fucking statues. I hate those things. I don't know why I have a personal grudge against them for no reason. That was a shark. I didn't see that last time. I thought this was a lake. Why is there a shark? Whoa. It looks so crazy. It's such a surreal experience to see that thing right there. That's insane. Wow. Jesus. Just look how that thing looks like. It's just a traumatizing thing to see. Imagine being underwater and seeing something like that. Thing is, that's very possible because like we've explored less of our ocean than space, apparently. So who knows? We could easily come across something like this one day. It's a pretty terrifying thought, actually. Why am I doing tricks? There we go. Cutscene. Okay, you got your shot. I'm getting this out of here now. And it's awake. This is where everything goes to shit. As we rise from the water, so does it. Jesus, that thing's huge. There it is. Alright, I gotta get out of here. So this is where I was part 2, but you didn't really get to see me. What am I saying? This is where I was at part 2, but now I'm running through it instead of exploring, because we need to get the fuck out of here. But what the hell? Those giant things are so weird. They're creepy as hell. It's like reaching out to Juniper. Or Junie, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Wow. Just the look of this game is such a cool experience. It looks so good. I was very impressed with just how this game looked. Junie's real Yug was right. You should take shelter immediately. We don't know what Junie is capable of. Get inside Juniper's chasm and watch it out. This won't end well. I don't know where I honestly had no clue where the chasm was, so this took a minute of me looking. See, this was pointless. I just immediately crashed. Like, that was such a stupid thing to go down. I really could not figure out where to go. And they were telling me immediately to take shelter all over again, even though I already know that. Again, sorry if it goes quiet for certain parts. It's a voiceover. So I don't have the exact same commentary as if I was doing it live in the moment, but I will do my best to make sure this doesn't happen again, because I hate having to do this. I like live reactions, not having to do a voiceover. I feel like voiceover content is good if you plan for it. If it's something you meant to do a voiceover for certain styles of videos. But not for my style of video. It's not how I have it set up or ready to work. So my videos normally are all about live reactions. Definitely wasn't gonna go down that. You need to take shelter immediately. We're not prepared for this fight. Yeah, no shit. Look at that thing. Explain to me how you'd be even remotely prepared to fight that. The repay is not free still. You should leave here, take shelter in Juniper's chasm. I've heard that so many times. I'm just trying to find out where that is. The rocks are falling down. That used to be a pathway. It's no more. This is Juniper's chasm, I'm guessing. Yep, it is. I did it. I found it. Always wear your helmets. Safety first. Of course, I just, my instant thought was to go on the glass floor. I'm wanting to jump on it. We got the chasm's grotto. But there was another direction, so I want to go take a look at that first. Funny thing is, I didn't realize that little arrow on the ground is actually a checkpoint that I can teleport back to. And that's something that fucks me up later. I did not realize that. And right here, such a sad moment. I don't know why, I just stared at it and chose not to jump. And I fucking died. Alright, back to where I just was. Couldn't tell you if it's any safer in here or outside. They're going to blow the dam any minute. We're trying to get Junie out of her element. This chasm is likely to flood, so be careful. See, that just looks like a continuation of the game, so I didn't want to go that way, just because there was still a little bit of this cave to explore, and I'm not sure where that leads. See? I had to jump on the glass floor. I don't know why. Okay, now we got a helmet. Now we're good. It's crazy because there's people who actually do caving like this. What the fuck happened to my flashlight? Oh, everything's broken. But yeah, so like, I find that insane. There's people that actually do caving like this, and it gets like I could never do this. It's just it's so, I don't see the fun in this. This just seems uncomfortable. But I guess that's the point. I don't know. I never could understand it. It's insane. To where you can actually barely fit. Like, I get the feeling of exploring a place no one's else explored. That's really cool. But the caving part just doesn't seem fun. And then bam. We're right back here. Just kind of leads you in a circle. Just a little thing to explore. I might have missed something in there, but it is what it is. Alright, to the next part. There's a helmet on the floor. So I just gotta wait for this elevator thing. This whole section was a disaster. If my audio didn't get fucked up and you got to hear my live reactions, I would have kept most of the disaster moment in the video. But because my audio got fucked up and you don't really get to hear the reactions and it's way less entertaining, I just cut it out and I will explain. I'm sorry this video is honestly way shittier than the last two parts. It's unfortunate that this happened. But right here, I just slipped and walked off the edge and spawned all the way back at the beginning of the cave. And I had to walk all the way back here and I had to sit there for like 10 minutes and wait for the elevator because I missed it. But after 10 minutes of bullshit, I got back on the pipe. Alright. Obviously, I had to be very careful here. I didn't want to fuck up again since I just did that. It's like a platformer game. I figured out that was the right way to go. Just made sense. And now that I look at it, I probably could have went on the pipe below too. As a shortcut to get across instead of having to use the elevator. So I made it over here, and then I decided to go into the power station. Right here's an exit, which was actually the right way to go. This room looks so crazy. I feel like I somehow could have explored more here. I just don't know how to get in. Feels like I definitely missed something big. So I tried to mess with it. And then all of a sudden, I clicked and found out about the teleportation checkpoint thing. Now I'm all the way back at the beginning. I was pissed. And then I did it again just because I wanted to see. And yep, time to travel back. So as we got back, I decided, let's walk up here and check out what's at the top before I go through that exit door, because that was now by this point though I have forgotten completely about the exit door because I was so frustrated about my constantly having to restart. And for you watching, this seemed like a 2-minute distance from 2-minute time change from when I saw that exit door to where I am now. But for me, it was like 15 to 20 minutes because I just kept failing. And I failed a second time in there. You just didn't even get to see it. On my first time back after the teleportation thing, I actually fell climbing up that platformer and had to do it again. Yeah, I got up here. Really cool bird's eye view shot. That looks like a spine of some sort, like an animal spine. But I took the zipline down and I'm just sitting here so confused on where I'm supposed to go. I was like, where's the exit? I honestly had no clue because I forgot about the door. But then I was like, maybe it was in the power station. So as I went through here, I saw that exit door and was like, oh yeah, okay. And I was so over it, I just wanted to get out of there. This was crazy. I come here and there's like just the giants playing the trumpets and things were looking insane. Statues floating in the sky. Crazy, the entire ocean or lake is gone. Looks like these guys actually weren't gonna hurt me. They were just kind of blowing their little trumpets, standing there. Look at this thing. There's still water down there, but it's been lowered. It's got like a tree on top. It's a really creepy sight just to look at. But then also the church is open, which is insane. So I figured let's go check out the church. Remember this all the way from the first episode where there was music coming from the inside but I couldn't enter. Well, now I can. There's my helicopter. More statues, of course. Instantly broke it, and that's never a good idea in any scenario, but I did it. And it is awakened. And it looks like we are fighting Junie. It is so big that you're actually able to land on top of it. And it's like an island. So I took the axe and just chopped the tree. Little did I know, that tree was its heart. It's keeping it alive. The helicopter just launched. I don't know how we lived from that, but that was Lake Juniper. Created by Graham Uliski. Looks like that's what it says. Creature designed by Logan Searle. Character designed by Perangelo. Probably said that wrong. Music by Ashton Burke. Everyone who contributed to making this did a phenomenal job. So, what we got here? The final post-credit scene almost. So right there, that symbol on the truck, that's important. That's connection dial there. If you enjoyed watching this, feel free to go tip at that link right there. Help support his stuff because he did a phenomenal job. So yeah, Lake Juniper, it was a phenomenal experience. I enjoyed every part of it. This was what you're supposed to play before Isles of Eras, which is what I'm playing next. I do have the next part of it. Like I said, I've started to film it, but half of the video is going to have a voiceover audio or no audio. I haven't decided yet because the audio got fucked up for that as well. But that is okay. I will fix it for the rest of the videos, for the rest of the series. Sorry this video ended up being like this, that sounds like this. I did not want this to happen, especially on the final part. That sucks. But it is what it is. Shit like this happens. You can't let it get to you, and you gotta keep moving on. So, this was honestly so fun. It was terrifying. It had such a good atmosphere, and honestly played better than some AAA games are nowadays, which is kind of crazy to have that happen. Because a lot of games nowadays are kind of shit, because big game companies, they make their games directly to get money because they're just greedy and they want money. And yes, everyone needs money because the world is hard and everything costs a lot of money. But when you make games, you can tell a game like this as passion is put into it, and they cared and honestly wanted to make a game, an experience that people love, versus AAA game companies that literally are just making games to make their money. They're adding all types of things that can get them more and more money, and that's it. That's their main purpose. Game like this, it's made with passion, and you can tell they put a lot into it, and you can feel that when you play it. The general experience is just so much better than some of those AAA games. So I highly recommend checking this out. It is on PlayStation. It is on Dreams on PlayStation. You click Dreams, you go to it, and you search up Lake Juniper. Dreams is honestly a great platform. It's just full of a bunch of indie horror games, essentially, and other games. It's not just horror games. There's other. People want to see me check out other games on there. Feel free to let me know. There's tons of stuff on there, like tons. And I don't remember if it's free or not, but even if it isn't, paying for Dreams is fine, because you get so many games that come with it. It's literally its own gaming platform for games made by the community. And it's so much fun to actually play. I don't know if you can find Lake Juniper on anything else, but it's on Dreams. And I'm not sure if Dreams on Xbox or Steam, but just search it up. It might be. I would have needed to do a little more research on that, but I did not. I was too focused on trying to do the voiceover. But yes, I hope you enjoyed this. This has been, again, an amazing experience. And the next time, continue the story, we are going to be playing Isles of Eras, and there's a little bit of voiceover in the start of the next video, maybe, or no audio, but sorry about that. I will get this fixed for next time. Alright.